Okay, there we go.
All right.
Are we on?
We are on.
Someone's gonna have to remind me of what happened last week.
Well, that's sort of a thing that I do every time, so you're in luck.
Brilliant.
Hi, Internet, and welcome to Evrand number 84. 84 episodes.
What? That's so many!
So many
Special
episodes.
for the 100th. If we make it that far.
We
If we
talked
make
about
it.
that last time.
We did talk about that. We'll see if we make it there.
We did?
I don't
We did.
remember it either.
I remember that.
Jake does.
I remember that because we talked about it on like episode 72, like right before we died.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, anyway, this is a show where we play in my homebrew world, except for right now where it's not, and it's in Figure. But it's a homebrew dungeon in Figure, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So the party had, through a teleportation that they weren't asking for, got sent to the Dragon's Eye volcano in the Spine of the World Mountains, which looks like a dragon head from the outside. And they delved inside, and it's a lava mess. I forgot about the magma bears that could have attacked Wade when he fell into the lava. I forgot about those. So that was a thing.
Well.
Then there was that fun moment where they didn't.
Yeah.
For us.
Well,
Very good for us.
Yes.
it all remains to be seen. So we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Maybe they'll make a comeback. Anyway, so the party basically just continued to traverse this dungeon. They fought many things. Some of them fell in lava. Others almost fell in lava. It's a big lot of lava going on here.
Some people can't get pushed.
That's true. They tried real hard to push Rick into the lava, and he wasn't having it.
No, that's too strong.
No.
And I was
Not today, Satan.
It's literally the thing he's best at is pushing or not being pushed.
That is true. I should have known better, but I still tried.
Yep.
And I was very easily shut down.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the party has made their way through. They find themselves back in the central sort of chamber that they had come in originally. After, a very frustrating trap/puzzle room, if you're Sean. He really hated it. Because the party just started smashing things, and it worked out.
It worked out
It
perfect.
worked out great.
He didn't like it, not one
Still
bit.
don't.
Yep. I like it's.
Actually, no. Sean's fine with it. Oz is not okay with it.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Like, we got out of the room. Sean's great.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that happened. So yeah, you guys had just taken a short rest. What would you like to do? You had saw that the door across the other side of the lava had opened. One that you had tried to open originally with a series of keys that were stolen from the side of the road.
Yes.
I remember I did say, can we get over to the door before we end?
Okay.
Yes.
So
Oh,
we had
yeah.
already done our,
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
yeah.
Or flying, climbing, jumping action.
Yeah, then we'll say you're over there.
All right, cool.
Nice.
All right, I guess, lead the way, Wildfire.
Wait, where are we going? Which door is this?
This
That
is
one.
on the opposite side.
Dang. And I
This
was
is on
missing
the-
my accent.
Yeah, she did the thing. This is the door opposite of the side that we just cleared.
Oh,
we-
okay. So
we
like
did
there was
like a
one
U
over
around.
that we went and did, and so we're coming out the one that didn't have a keyhole that was rock that you tried to run through.
Correct.
Got it. That's the one we're coming out of?
No,
That-
That's the one we're
that's the
going
one we're going into. Yeah.
That's the one that opened up.
So yeah,
okay.
we cleared a U on the right side, one side.
Gotcha.
And now we cross the lava and we're doing
Okay.
maybe a U, maybe it's
Maybe.
like an S
Ah,
shape.
I
It could be all
remember what
kinds of
the layout
letters.
was.
Who knows?
okay. Before we go through this door, as we were going through this room, did we notice anything, or did I notice anything weird about the statue in the middle that had moved before? Like, did it
Uh,
change position? Like,
Make a perception check.
that's gonna be a big old. Okay, 11. I rolled a 1 and I got an 11, so that's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't think that it changed position
Okay.
when you look back at it. Although when you do look back at it, you're like, did that change position? No. And then you realize that it is looking at you, which it was not previously.
Just like, let's leave this room. All right. So we're going through this one door. Are there any traps or Wave? Do you see any magic?
Wave doesn't see any magic.
I will look for traps,
I'm going to look for traps.
and Wave will give me guidance.
Sure.
I suppose I can look for traps as well.
I got a 24.
I got a 23.
18.
You guys don't think there's any traps.
All right.
Good.
Wildfire.
Turns out you're wrong, though. Trap.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
All right. So we go through the door. What do
Yes.
we see?
As we're walking to this door, I'm gonna lean over to Rick and be like, Wildfire should go first, because like, fire, right?
yeah, unless it's not fire, but she's got a lot of health. She'll be all right.
Yeah, right. So like either you or Wave stay up with her, right?
Yeah, I'll stay up with her.
All right, cool.
You and Wave can, because he can hit over me with his Morning Star.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah, all the way in the back.
This is a
Except
good plan.
Except for Clyde, she'll be behind everybody
Yeah,
else.
she's a dragon. It's a good rear defense.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Clyde is still Dragon Clyde. So.
Yep.
All right, something to consider.
All right, cool. So me and Wildfire, you ready? Let's go first.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
go into this room. It is a big room. It is a square room that is roughly,
It's a big room.
let's say like
Square room.
60 by 100 by 100
Okay.
square room.
100 by 100.
100 by 100.
I
And,
call it 100 by 100.
and it
That sounds about right.
is
Precisely.
largely right in the middle of the room is like a massive stone block that goes from floor to ceiling.
So
Hey,
a pillar?
No, you wouldn't call it a pillar necessarily because it's like 20 feet wide and like 60 feet long. So it's more like a rectangle, I guess.
And it goes floor
Yeah.
to ceiling.
It does
Goes
go
full
floor to ceiling.
ceiling?
It does.
Okay. So it's a really big pillar.
Sure, we'll call
If
it a
you want
pillar.
it to
It's a
be.
big pillar.
Hey, you know what thought I just had?
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
The statue that Wildfire seems to not be able to tell if it is or isn't moving.
It keeps looking at me. It's like one of those paintings that follows you around. You know what I'm talking about? Where the eyes are like,
Yeah, haunted
Nope.
paintings.
No,
yeah,
never.
it's like that, but it's stone.
Who has a haunted painting?
Who doesn't have a haunted painting?
I don't. I have a nice painting of
Oh.
my family, of
All
Rick's
right.
family.
Cool, but if the rock thing is an elemental, Wave could just try and talk to it.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks primordial.
Nah, well, so let's finish this and then. when we
Yeah,
get
I
back
just
there,
wanted to
yeah.
get that. I wanted to say that out
Good
loud
idea.
so we can. So there's a better chance we remember it when we're back.
Sure. No, that's smart. I like
The
it.
Wave.
Ha-
Next
you-
time.
What's up?
He's
you heard
like,
me.
You got that, Gorm? Whoa. Where's
Whoa.
Gorm, guys?
Worm is.
Tiny Gorm. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiny Gorm is here. Gorm Jr.
Aw, that sounds bad for him.
This poor lizard.
Yeah, he's. See, unfortunately, you guys named him before he gained sentience, so I'm pretty sure like that means that is his name.
I think so. Yeah.
I
Yep.
think that's how
I
that
think that's
works,
his name.
right? Like, yeah. So anyway,
Teeny tiny Gorm.
I'm gonna make a perception check. See if there's anything else that I can notice in this here room.
Sure, go
Are there
ahead.
any other doors that we can see?
Nope. Look ahead, Sean. Make your perception check.
That is gonna be a 26.
Okay,
I
so
rolled
you,
a 4.
Oh,
well, you know, it is what it is.
you're very reliable.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so you're moving around, you're looking around this room. And for the most part, you don't see like anything else leading out of this room. But you do see over near that a big floor to ceiling block. You see some like in spots it's more like lichen, like some sort of plant growth, which would lead one to believe that you might have moisture or something in here, because this is pretty hot in here.
Right.
But you can see that in some spots, like over towards the corners, it's more almost like tendrils, like it's actual like vines are growing all around the base of this giant block.
Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna point that out to my fellers.
We should stay away from those vines then.
Oh, in Draconic, I'm gonna ask Clyde. Hey, Clyde, that doesn't look like any nature shit, does it?
And she says in Draconic, she says, I'm not very good at nature. But she says it looks like
it takes a lot to get used to.
She says it looks like plants. Plants are nature-y.
Okay, thank you.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're good. Guys, Clyde says plants are nature-y, so we have that going for us.
Every plant I've met.
For being so old, I figured she'd be a lot smarter. Or better at her druidness,
Well,
I mean, she's currently a dragon, so she's pretty good.
She says in Draconic to you, does she know I can hear her? Because I can hear her.
In Draconic, I'm going to say, I'm not entirely sure of what she is and isn't aware of at any given moment.
Okay.
Plus, she's just kind of rude.
You speak Draconic too, right?
No, I didn't do that.
No, but doesn't Rick speak Draconic?
Yeah, he does.
So then he said... So
no, he doesn't say anything.
Well, it should be... So Clyde will be like, yeah, and it's kind of rude. So
yeah, I don't know.
Wow. Whatever.
Yeah.
This prophecy's over. I'm never talking to her again.
Guys,
wow.
While
hard take.
While Ted has control over it, let's get Clyde to hate Wildfire.
No!
So Celine has to roleplay that at some point.
Yep.
I don't wanna.
Too bad. I mean, you did
D&D,
just...
where you
sorry,
don't get to
sugar.
do anything
Fuck
you
that
want.
bitch.
Pretty
All
much.
right, okay. I take a wheel of cheese, which is part of my provisions, and
Sure.
I'm gonna roll it over toward the vines.
Okay.
All right, I just want to see if they like attack it or something.
Oh, sure. No, you roll the wheel of cheese over and it like bumps into the vine and then the wheel falls over.
Aha! All right, that's what I expected. But sometimes you have to be ready for unexpected things, which is why I'm never surprised anymore, because I got surprised a lot back in the day.
When
That
you
just
go
pisses
over
me
to
off.
pick up your wheel
Who
of
are you telling this
cheese...
to?
Myself, as I'm walking over to pick up my wheel of cheese.
Oh, okay. Because like
All right.
we were all there. We know.
Yeah.
We saw it happen.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to be surprised, that's all.
But you can't be
Oh.
surprised.
I know. That's because I'm ready for it.
Constant vigilance.
Yes. I expect to be surprised, therefore cannot be surprised.
Oh, actually, Constance Vigilance was the name of my dad's wizard mentor.
Oh, no
I
way.
know the guy you're talking about, Constance.
Yeah.
Vigilance.
Yeah. As I'm walking over to pick up my cheese.
Yes, as you're walking over to pick up your wheel of cheese, you smell these vines. Smell a little magic.
Ooh.
These vines smell a little magic.
Ooh. I'm gonna walk over and does it look like it's
Kinda
kind
like
of a smooth
pesto.
transition from like lichen to vine?
No, it
Or
doesn't.
are they like demonstrably different plants?
They seem to be different plants.
Okay.
At least, I guess you could make a nature check.
Can I make an Arcana check?
No, these are
Okay.
plants.
Yeah,
They might be magic plants, but they're not like that magical plants.
that's fair.
+2 for guidance.
Oh, thanks. So that's still a 19. I got lucky on the roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They might be like sort of related in some way. It doesn't look like it's lichen that grew into vines. Like it doesn't look like it's a natural progression, but they might have some sort of like generic similar background or ancestor, I guess.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look around the base of this rock, and like the ground and the base of the rock and whatever I can see. I'm gonna look for any kind of like arcane markings or runes or anything like that.
Okay, maybe an investigation check.
The block, is it like against a wall or is it like in the middle of the
It's against the wall.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Wave, can you tell me what kind of
18.
magic?
Wave will tell you it's evocation magic.
All right.
And there's nothing else going on in this
You
room
don't
except for this
see
block
any
around
real. You don't see any arcane sigils or anything like that
Hmm.
when you go looking around.
And there's no other door exit.
No, there is not in this room.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Are there
evocation
any
magic. And
hidden-
you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go.
Go ahead. No. Go
Well, I was
ahead.
gonna say, can I look for like hidden doors, trap doors, anything that like, I don't know, might give us a clue.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a I guess perception check.
All right. Oz, you know more about magic than me.
22.
A little bit.
You don't see any other hidden doors as you look around. However, Rick, when you were sniffing, I forgot to mention this before. Sorry.
All right.
It did smell slightly like sulfur.
Hmm. All right.
Sulfur and magic.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys that, and then I'm gonna say, so this is evocation magic between the two of you and Clyde also, who I'm sure can understand us, in her dragon form. Between the three of you and Wave, I guess everybody else here except for me.
Yeah, just get to the point.
All right, that's a little bit rude.
You should have just let him get there eventually.
Yeah. I was wondering what your guys' opinion was if we tried maybe breaking the roots
Oh,
or setting them on fire.
or just
So-
like pulling out some plants, do some weeding.
Yeah, I think I wonder what the purpose of this pillar is here. And I was thinking maybe if we cleared off some of the lichen and the roots from it, maybe there's something behind them.
Yeah, so it's like a garden. We gotta weed it.
Wait.
Wave pulls out a joint.
That's why I wanted to
Weed it.
ask before
Yeah.
I just did it.
Real quick. Wave.
Yeah.
Are the actual plants themselves magic, or is it a magic aura around, like coming from something else?
Nah, man, it's magic plants.
Magic plants, okay. And evocation magic usually entails some kind of herdy bits.
And he's like, "Nah, man, that's not true."
I mean, also
Yeah.
healy bits, right?
Yeah, man, healing magic is evocation magic.
So
Yeah, all right.
I mean,
Maybe it's
pulling it
maybe
back-
it's
They
maybe
do
it's
smell like
healing
sulfur
plants.
though, and I do tend to identify
Maybe we
sulfur
smoke
as-
them and it heals us, man.
I feel like that's the worst idea you had.
I
today.
feel like we should not be smoking strange magic plants.
He's like, you.
Strange
Somebody
magic.
started it, and now gouger leaf is a thing. Someone was like, you know what? This is a strange plant. I'm gonna grind it up, and I'm gonna ingest it in some sort of vaporous form.
Yeah, but
And look
imagine
at me
how many
now.
Somebody did that with like poison ivy at some point, and like had a really rough couple of days.
Oh no, they died.
With
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
If
know.
they
you,
did.
if you get poison ivy inside your
Yeah,
lungs,
you die.
You're
You're dead.
dead.
See, I never had that happen to me.
No. I mean, yeah, that's true. You have not had that.
You can tell by the way I'm alive.
Yeah. But sulfur isn't. Wait. So I'm trying to think. Methane smells sulfurous, but that's just because we make it smell sulfurous, right? It actually like naturally doesn't have a smell.
Yes, methane has an additive added to it so that you can smell it.
Okay. But
Well,
like other than that, things that smell like sulfur don't usually explode, right? Like I'm trying to think about it. Like sulfur isn't flammable, rotten eggs aren't flammable. The only thing I can think of that had that smell, it's because of an additive.
Yeah, but sulfur usually indicates
Oh,
it's
Celine's
like
drinking.
you get like stuff like in volcanoes there can be lots of sulfur. As a dwarf, I know that if you end up smelling sulfur while you're mining, that you probably want to turn around as you could be near a hot vein.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, sulfur is it's combustible.
So no fire magic while we're in here.
Either that or we
Or
stand
all
back
of the fire magic.
Or
and burn it out.
Those are our two options. Why
So
yeah. What? Yeah. What do you think? Because it.
I don't have an opinion. I'm not the magic guy.
so what's our aim here? Are we trying to get rid of the plants? Are we trying to
We're trying to
While
find Ferdinand.
doing this, you, Wildfire, find a glass jar full of delicious looking cookies.
well, I have so many things to eat.
How are those cookies?
I don't know. I just found them, so like
I smell them. Wait. Are they
prestidigitate
magic?
them just in case.
No, they're
I don't
not
know.
magic cookies.
All right. They just.
As
They
soon as you
taste
take the
magic.
lid off, an ear-splitting alarm goes off.
I close it.
The alarm goes off.
Clyde, do you know
steal
the
the?
silent?
Challenge accepted.
Rah, I'm a
Ooh,
dragon.
Oz, do you want this to be a fun game?
I
think it
don't
is
know
now.
What you're talking about.
I think it is now, regardless.
But you have to take a cookie from the jar that without me knowing it. That is the test. You can't just steal the whole jar.
Well,
Parameters.
yeah,
on-
well, yes. I have to pull out one of the cookies from that cookie jar
Mhm.
at an unexpected moment.
Without me noticing or hearing the alarm.
All right.
Yeah, obviously.
Can I
Test
have
your
one
thesis.
though?
Oh yeah, you can. Everybody just plug your ears for a face. Right?
No, can we wait until we're not in the echoing cave?
Super.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
I mean, it already happened, but yeah, you're
Well,
right. No,
well,
you're fine.
We'll save these for when we get outside as a
All
treat.
right, it'll be our celebration.
Yeah, there are celebration cookies.
And remember, there's also fire bats around. We don't want to tempt the fire bats.
Oh, it's
Again.
super loud. This alarm that went
Nice.
off.
Hey, man, we can use this thing to our advantage at some point.
Ooh, we could use it if we need an alarm. Because
Actually-
they can't open it up as a distraction or something.
Wildfire.
Yeah.
Can you use your boots and fly up around the rest of this pyramid and look and see if there's anything, or not the pyramid, the big rock, see if we're missing anything up higher?
I can look. Why don't you climb up with your little spider boots?
Because
If
I'm,
you could fly faster.
yeah.
Can I fly that high though? With those boots? I
Yeah.
thought they had a limited flight.
Yeah, it's like hours though of flight.
Oh, all right. Well, then I fly up and around. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, yeah, you look around. Make me a investigation check. Also, just so you know, Paul in the chat definitely mentioned that he's gonna doom you guys, and it's probably true. I'm just warning you ahead of time.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I rolled like
Why?
so poorly in a game we played over the weekend as the DM. Like I rolled so many natural ones. So
Ooh.
Orange Dice gotta even that out. So it's probably gonna be tonight.
Oh well.
Guys, why don't we avoid all combat if we can?
Did you guys want to go have a fun shopping episode?
Oh my god, yes.
Guys, my boots are so scuffed.
Mirabar, here we come.
Let's try and find one monk in all of some really major populated city.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun.
Let's go to Varelia. Let's go to Varelia and look for a monk in all of Varelia.
Isn't that where those fancy boots came from too? I bet your scuffed boots could get either replaced or fixed there.
That sounds like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway.
All right, hands in the middle, teleport, go.
No, can't do that.
Anyway, I got a 27 perception. Is that what I was rolling?
Investigation.
Oh, that's a different number then. I then got a 23.
Okay. It looks like there might be a tiny like gap. Like it's not a perfect seal of this pillar and the ceiling.
Can I see anything in the gap?
No, it's still very close, but it's not like there may be like a little air gap there. It's not even more than an inch. Like it's very, very thin. It's almost imperceptible.
And that's all I find.
Around the whole outside of this thing, yeah.
All right, then I go down and I will relay that. It's not perfectly flush with the ceiling or the walls.
Yeah, it looks like there's like a so if it's butted up against one wall and coming out like this, like a rectangle,
Yeah.
there's like a seam almost around the top of it.
There's a seam up in the top. I don't know what it means, if anything, but maybe we try to just like break the rock open. Maybe there's something inside there.
I think we should light these things on fire from a distance.
I don't have a better idea, so sure.
All right, cool. We all back up to like the door.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see the statue over there looking at you. You all see that it's looking at you. It's not just Wildfire.
Okay, so it's definitely looking at us.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Like it was facing when you came in. It was like looking at you from the entrance, the Cyclops eye, or the singular eye that it has rather, and now it is looking over at you.
Hey, Wave.
Yeah.
In primordial, ask it, what's up? See if it answers.
He just yells like, "What's up?" like really loud in primordial.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
I'm just glad he did it in primordial.
Yeah. Hey, that's something.
Hey.
So were you firebolting these plants? Over here? Okay. So I'm gonna not make you roll for it, but I am gonna make you wild magic roll.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Am I just doing one for it?
I assume you're casting it once.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Ooh, wild magic surge is gonna go off.
Yay!
Always.
What a great time for this to happen.
Of course.
All right, please make me a percentile roll, Celine.
9.
Ooh, I don't remember if we got that one.
Good roll.
So, all of you take 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, like, you don't see any reason, like, why this happens. Like, you guys all, like, it get hot. Obviously, she doesn't get hot. I gotta take the damage to Clyde and Wave. And then, like, you're like, well, that was kind of weird. And then it happens again.
Shit.
Yeah, when you get 11 feet away from Wildfire, you stop taking damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Wow. All right.
Where are you guys all going?
Hey, don't stay.
Yeah, you stay over there.
Wait,
It's
what?
You
Something
are on. You are very hot right now.
Why, thank you, Rick, you saucy old man.
Yes, but also temperature. Temperature hot.
Oh.
You can't tell.
I don't feel hot.
Yeah, well, you can't. You literally can't feel hot.
I'm not on fire, am I?
No, you're not on fire. You're just emitting fucking
Gotcha.
heat.
Too
much.
Big Dub. Dub.
Yeah,
Can you look in the room?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I'm gonna go check out the plants.
Yeah, so this would have probably happened simultaneously, but you guys taking damage was sort of more important at the moment.
Right.
There is a crazy explosion when the fire hits the plants that are in there. It's massive. Like, it rocks the whole room. It shakes like some stalactites fall down from the ceiling and crash into the lava. One of the
Jeez.
fire snakes dies.
Ah, good.
Just one.
It's not done.
And there's like a massive plume of like dust and smoke fills up that whole room. And you walk into it there, Wildfire.
Just
and-
walking through an inferno.
Well, this isn't. This is just smoke at the moment, or dust.
You
But
could.
you could be. But eventually, as it all settles, you'll see that large stone block that was there is not there anymore. But there is a set of steps that lead up to a higher level.
Oh, okay.
All
nice.
right.
See? Sometimes you just gotta blow stuff up. And that's the only
That's
thing
what
that
I've been
works.
trying to tell you guys.
I'm taking a page out of your book.
That's good.
Yep.
It's a good thing to do. Blowing stuff up is usually my go-to option. It
Yeah.
works out
Hey,
most of the time, maybe.
I just blow stuff up with my body.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how I roll.
Very nice. All right, so let's go up these steps, right?
Yeah, right? I mean, that's the whole plan.
That's all I think. I mean, I'm gonna go check and make sure they're not trapped. Or I'm gonna try at least.
Yeah, why don't you just like float off the ground and look for traps?
Like
Just slowly like
Alright, yeah. So you float up there, I guess, slowly.
making investigation check.
You're checking the stairs.
Yeah, to see if there are traps.
Okay, go ahead.
16.
Yeah, you think it's fine.
Looks fine, guys.
right.
Okay, so you guys go up, or does Wildfire
I
float
do.
up?
But I also look for traps as I'm going.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
All right. 12.
Looks good.
Looks good. I'm gonna go.
I am going to walk on the ceiling
Fair.
while looking for traps.
Okay.
On the stairs, not for me.
Yeah, sure. Also,
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
you don't think there's any traps. Neither did anybody else, though. So,
Yeah, but I trust me more than them.
that's fair.
I feel like that.
After about a minute, Wildfire, you guys don't know this, but things return to normal. Your wild magic surge was for the next minute. Any creature within 10 feet of you takes 5 fire damage.
How cool
wow.
would that have been? Low level in combat.
It would be great.
Ooh,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
any sort of combat, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So remember,
Although-
aim for 9s in combat.
Or 10s.
Okay.
Okay. Because then I have that going, and then all my other fire stuff where if they touch me or hit me melee, they're gonna have to be taking so much fire damage.
all the time.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in this dungeon where everything seems to be immune to fire.
Yeah. Hot damn.
So yeah, you guys continue up to the next room. I assume, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
So this room, you descend up into it, and you guys, there's a door basically that leads out, and as soon as you get up there, the door slides open.
Huh.
You enter into said next room.
Don't see why not.
Yep.
Upside down on the door frame, I look at those two and go, well, after you guys.
All right. Boom. Also.
Okay.
I'm still flying, so I like.
Oh, okay. I'm just swimming on the ground. You're like a fish in the sea. I'm like a crab on the ocean floor. Or a sea
Sure.
urchin.
Oh my god, you're a
Um,
sea urchin.
So you guys enter into this room, and the door slams shut behind you.
Oh,
Ah.
of course it
You
does.
can see another door leading out of the room that you're in. The room you're in currently is octagonal shaped.
Ah.
And in the center is about a 20 foot high platform that you guys can't really see what's on top of it because it's 20 feet high. But it is surrounded by 4 suits of armor.
All right. What is the armor made out of?
The armor seems to be made out of metal, like most suits of armor.
Yeah.
Do they smell magic?
I don't know. I don't want to get close enough to smell it. Do they look magic from 30 feet away? Wave, you want to go get 30 feet away from one of those and see?
And he's like, I mean, if you're asking me, no, but like I will.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I was asking you, but nobody closer than you.
And he's like, all right.
Ooh, do they look like do they look vaguely like medium size, small size, dwarven make, elven make? Can I tell anything about the armor from this distance?
You can make a intelligence check.
Guidance +4.
Woo! 15.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't. They look to be medium size.
Okay.
Like they would fit a medium sized creature. You think? I mean, if you had to peg a crafting origin, which is not necessarily easy based on especially from a distance, you would guess maybe elven make.
Okay. Well, elven's usually more flowy and shit, and dwarven's usually more blocky and shit.
Well,
It definitely
that's kind of belittling the dwarven make.
You're limiting their creative endeavors.
Oh my god, I'm
them in a
generalizing
box.
their art style. That's not.
Putting them in a box.
I'm not. It's a general. Okay, you're right, and I'm sorry. And
It definitely.
It's okay, little
let's
buddy.
keep
I just want to
going.
see you squirm.
I'm not listening to you when you call me that.
Well, little buddy.
Yeah.
It definitely.
Well, I think you're doing the same thing he's doing, Wildfire, which is
What do you mean?
belittling somebody just based on their
Oh no,
race.
because I was generalizing the art style of two different cultures. She was belittling me personally. Those are different.
I think
things.
that's true. That's true. Wildfire, what you did was worse.
in waves like
What I did was wrong.
belittle.
But what you did, I'm sorry. For that. You got me. I didn't mean.
You know what?
Moving on, team. Let's go.
You know what? Waves. Moments like this are why we need Wave. When we get too serious, there he is with. But.
Yep. With that. All right. All right. We start moving forward then.
Okay.
Ready to attack if the armor starts moving or something.
Yeah, they are. So there's this cylindrical kind of raised this platform that's like 20 feet high, and there are 4 of them. They're sort of posted around, 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of all around the central pillar. So you guys are moving in. Yeah.
Yeah. Up towards the central pillar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys start doing that. At which point, surprising no one, the armor rather, turns and looks at you, and they raise a sword and a shield. And roll for initiative.
Aha.
Hey,
right.
we're just looking for Ferdinand.
That'll tell him.
You don't want any trouble. We're
Oh,
just
yeah.
looking for a dragon friend.
All right. 21. Natural 20.
All right, natural 2.
Ah.
Aw.
Now you, since you can't do natural talent for initiative.
No, you're never proficient in initiative.
Yeah.
Ah.
There was a way at one point before Wizards of the Coast changed their mind on how it worked, which was to be 2 levels of Bard. Because
Okay.
Jack of all trades adds half of your proficiency bonus to any skill that you're not proficient in, or any ability
it's not
check
even
that
a
you're not.
skill, right?
And it's any ability check that you're not proficient with.
All right.
But there was a point where Wizards of the Coast ruled that adding any amount of your proficiency bonus to something counted as adding your having proficiency in it.
Sure.
So for that little stint where that was the case, you could take 2 levels, which was a good like swashbuckler rogue bard build. So you could be
Sure.
charisma based, and then you'd have proficiency. You'd have reliable talent in initiative, but they have since changed that ruling officially, so that is not the case.
Okay.
But it was a cool time frame.
Yep.
All right. So, do you guys want to swap around initiative at all?
I think I'm good.
So far, so good,
Well,
right? I can't think of any.
I don't know what Celine even got, so.
Let's put her last.
Okay. Last.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Well, Rick, you're up first.
All right, I'm first. So there's one of these guys. How far away are they from me?
We'll say they're 20 feet away from me.
That is a correct amount of feet away from me for me. In that case, I suppose I will go into a rage.
It's your last rage for the day?
No, I have 5 total, so this is my 4th
Gotcha.
for the day. And in that case, I would like to use my Battle Rager dash attack.
Sure. You can do that.
That's a fun one. Let's see. Bristling Fury. Nope, that's not the one. Reckless Abandon. No, wait. Barbed Blitz. Yes, there we go.
You got
That's
there
exactly. I know. Sometimes it takes some time. I do not want to exit the meeting. There we go. Sorry about that. Took a minute to find it. Okay. I will attack this thing recklessly with my Barbed Blitz. I'm glad I have those. So that is a 19 to hit.
That is a miss.
Shit. All right, so I bounce off it, which makes me recoil, and then I'm kind of surprised because I very rarely miss nowadays. So I retake my my stature of this guy, and then I'm gonna swing at him normal with my great axe.
Okay.
For my second attack. Recklessly, but not with Great Weapon Fighter.
Okay.
Old school.
Yeah, I want to make natural 20. Okay, cool.
Woo!
So I hit him.
You do.
Nice. All right. Well, I wish I had done it now, but you can't know that until afterwards.
That's true.
Okay, and I have a brutal critical. So let's see, it's 13. Those are bad. All right. 13, 24, 26 plus 3 plus 11. 26 plus 3 is 29 plus 11 is 40.
Okay, 40 points of damage.
Yes. 4 of which are lightning. I don't know if that matters.
It does.
Aha! Is
does.
it better?
It does nothing. No lightning.
Well, that's okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aha!
I
So
was about to waste an
that's it.
attack with the
Arc
arc thrower.
thrower. See? That's
All
why
right.
I asked.
Well, now it is.
Lightning doesn't seem to affect these guys.
Now it is their.
Six.
Now it's their turn. So they are going to move forward. You watch it as it moves forward. It's like, but it can move at regular speed. I'm just making them seem more robot-y. They're not though. This one takes the one that you were hitting. Actually,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to move because you came up and hit it.
I
It
get
goes
that.
like this with its arm, and you watch as the shield like slides along, like and forms onto its back, and it holds its sword, and its sword grows into a great sword,
I know how that works.
and then it's gonna attack you.
Yeah. Then it's going to have to make a strength save to see if it can hold on to it.
It's sure you recklessly attacked, yeah.
Yep. Always.
Okay, that is a 19 to hit,
That does that.
so it will deal to you 12 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
And 6 points of lightning damage.
Shit.
He says, not having his damage. All right. Then it's going to attack you again.
Yeah, it is.
Then it's going to deal to you 13 points of slashing damage and
Alright.
2 points of lightning damage.
Ah, I feel like I'm slowly getting better at absorbing the electricity.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you feel that way.
I mean, I'm not, but
I know.
feel that way.
Well, it's glad that you feel that way.
Yeah, sure.
It's not,
okay.
though.
Oh.
It's one of the other ones is going to point at Wave, and from the tip of its sword shoots it shoots a blast of lightning.
Oh,
Not a
that's
lightning
pretty
bolt,
cool.
just a lightning bolt or a blast of lightning. But it has advantage on the roll. And it's going to get a natural 20 because Wave has metal armor.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
So it's going to deal
Keep conducting.
14. Damn, that was really good. 14. Just what is that? 66, and it was 14, 24, 28 points of lightning damage to Wave.
Shit, that's pretty good.
Shit.
Oops. Okay. All right, so he's going to take some damage. That one is going to do it again. Going to do that twice. Advantage. That's just a regular hit. Oh, it's only going to deal 4 points. That one. And then one's going to go for wildfire.
Ooh.
Aw.
Yep. Here we go. Swing in with a sword. I don't know why I wanted to give it advantage, but it doesn't have that. Oh, does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
You're gonna take 10 points of slashing damage and 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then another thing that will hit you, and it will deal 13 points of slashing damage and 1 point of lightning damage. And then one is coming for Oz.
Ah.
Oh no, that's only a 15.
It misses.
And
Nice.
then and it's cocked. And then a 19.
That also misses with my new cloak.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, it is Wave's turn.
Yeah.
So Wave is like, whoa,
Whoa.
That's right.
that was a shocking experience. He's gonna make some attacks. Wave's gonna miss 3 times.
Oh.
Aw.
Wow.
With a 1, 2, and a 3.
Ooh.
That'll do it.
Ooh.
And he feels so demoralized that he's not gonna action search.
Probably for the best.
And I'm gonna just save the trouble, and Clyde's not gonna do anything because she can't damage them at all.
All right.
And then it's Wildfire's turn.
I'm lucky.
Who would I hit?
Oh wait, did I skip Oz? I skipped Oz.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry, Oz.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Cool. There's one right in my face. So, first I'm going to check to see how many rounds I still get my mage hand. 3 more rounds. So,
Nice.
I am going to use my bonus action to. Should I use my bonus? Yeah. To kind of, I'm gonna have my invisible mage hand stick its pinky up this armor thing's armor nose and give me advantage on the attack roll that I do with my. I'm gonna do booming blade on my dagger.
Okay.
That's a 5 and a 1, but I'm a halfling.
Yeah.
So that's a 1, but I'm lucky. Am I
Oh.
lucky? How many luckies do I have?
I don't know.
I have 1 more, and I'm lucky. And a natural 20.
Oh yeah. Good.
That'll hit.
All right. Oh god. And booming blade at this point is 2d8. Oh god, I lost a d6.
Ah.
Okay. Shit on a god.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
10 points, Dan.
20,
Oh, come on.
20, 29. That was for the first 7d6, 2d8, and 1d4. But I crit, so let's add, that's 39, 40, 50, 58 plus 65.
Okay, 65 points of damage.
That's pretty fucking good.
It is just barely alive.
And then I am going to back up 10 feet.
Okay, you do that. Okay.
And then Owl is going to caw at the one attacking Wildfire. So the next attack roll against that one has advantage.
Okay. Well,
Right.
Wildfire, it is now your turn.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Who would I be able to hit with Shatter? So it's 10-foot radius. That's where I wouldn't hurt. Like, how many of them can I hit without hitting my people?
Everybody's pretty tightly
On top of
packed
each
at the
other, right?
moment, yeah. You could definitely hit one. Definitely one. One in front of you, I'll say. Everybody's pretty close together. Except for Rick, who moved up to it. So there's definitely one. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that then.
That's fair.
I was thinking because it's inorganic material.
Well, it's...
Well, from the outside at least. Right? They're suits of armor.
Yeah, they're suits of armor.
Yeah. So, anyway, then I will do Scorching Ray is a ranged spell.
Yes,
right?
so you would be at disadvantage currently.
What do I have that's melee?
I don't know. What do you have that's melee?
Shocking Grasp.
All right, I guess I'll do Shocking Grasp on the one in front of me.
Change the
Or
damage type.
no.
Ooh! That actually, it doesn't make sense, but it's cool because if you're attacking someone like something metal, you get advantage on the attack roll with Shocking Grasp because it's lightning. But you can do it and change the lightning, but you'd still get the advantage because that's how the spell works.
Yeah.
So you'd have advantage on hitting them like with an acid grasp or something.
All right.
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I'll do. Well, first I'm gonna bonus action Mantle of Flame.
Okay. So you do that.
So I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just so
That only really helps if you do fire damage.
right. But can I change the Shocking Grasp to fire damage?
Oh, you could.
Yeah. Definitely.
Get the extra bonuses and stuff?
I'm in the headspace of not doing fire damage because we're in a fire temple.
Yeah, but these are lightning guys.
Good
So,
point.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Sure.
So I Mantle of Flame up, and then I will Shocking Grasp the dude in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So
How many sorcery points do you have left?
I think 8 or something, maybe less. I might not have done it on some of them. Like gone in and actually checked it.
Oh, okay.
Less. But not doing bad. Anyway, I got a 27 to hit it.
That'll hit.
There
Cool.
most of the time.
So with these guys, and I get to reroll you, and assist. $24 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow. That's pretty solid.
It's almost half what I did, and I crit, and I did 2 spells, and I'm a fucking rogue.
And you did 3d8, right, for that?
Yeah, but that's your fault.
24, you said?
25.
Or the dice's fault.
25, I think. That's what I said.
Definitely one of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is resistant, but you overcome resistance, so you're good.
Cool. I did my bonus action. I did that. I summoned Hamish when we were going through the last time, right?
Yes.
I have him, so Hamish would also like to attack, please.
Okay.
Also, with shocking grasp, since you hit him, he loses his reaction. So you could get away from him if you wanted.
Oh,
Walk away.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would like to back up a bit then.
Okay.
And then Hamish is gonna try to bait it. And he's gonna get a 23 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
And it's gonna be 6 piercing damage and 5 fire damage.
He's gonna take 3 points of fire damage.
Resistance, fair.
And he takes no.
No
damage.
piercing damage.
Because Hamish,
I mean, I get it.
his bite is not magical. Or adamantine.
Yeah.
So
Can I get him like magic silver, like grill or something, so that he can?
you know of a whole town where they do
I know,
weird
that's what it just came
augmentations
into
to
my brain.
creatures.
It just came into my brain. I was like, "Yeah, go back to Westwick."
Yeah.
Get us some adamantine teeth.
Yeah.
Then it is Rick's turn.
All right. So there's this guy, and me and him are fighting each other. So I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm gonna use Great Weapon Fighter and attack recklessly.
Okay.
So that is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. I don't know why I just rolled 2d12 for damage. That doesn't work. 5 plus 21 is 26 points of damage.
Okay, this one will drop.
Aha!
Nice.
They die.
Well,
all right,
I'm
cool.
tempted to make it not die.
No, wait.
It's like Torgar
I'm
the
not
Unkillable
talking to
all
you.
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. I look around. Do any of them look bad?
Yeah, the one that all know, I guess, their armor.
Cool.
Some of them are banged
do any
up.
of them look close?
Yeah, they're all relatively close.
All right. Which one's the closest?
Go for Wildfire's guy.
The one that Wildfire was fighting, we'll say.
Yeah, I'll go fight that one then. As my bonus action, I will use Great Weapon Fighter's ability to go and attack him for a bonus action attack. Recklessly with Great Weapon Fighting, as I do. Double 19 on the roll. So that is a 28 to hit still. God, I love it. I don't do any lightning damage, but despite that, I will deal plus 11, so that's plus 14. So that is 29 points of damage on this guy.
Okay, he is still up.
All right. I will attack him with my final attack. Reckless. Natural 20. Look at that. This is a good night for attack. Oh, this is a bad night for damage, though. I feel you. I feel you, Sean.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So that will be 12 plus 24 is 36. The plus 24 with 3d12, still just 36.
Okay, well, he is dead.
Good enough, I'd say. And I'll come across and I'll give him the old jumping double-handed smack. That's
Okay.
how a great weapon fighter fights.
Okay, that was
No.
Like great.
Is that 2 attacks and a bonus?
That was all of it. That's all
Okay.
I got.
All right, then it's their turn. So where did Wildfire go? He just backed up, right?
Yeah, I backed it up.
Okay. So one guy is gonna shoot out a wave and zap him. Bonus. Oh wait, and the 19 on the die will help. I just checked to see if it crits. No, that will hit wave and deal to him 10 points of lightning damage. And then the other one's gonna do the same thing, but at Rick.
Oh yeah. All right. Fair enough. And I attacked recklessly.
All right, so first hit is gonna deal to you 9 points of lightning damage,
All right.
and then second hit will deal 11 points of lightning damage,
Ugh.
and then they both fly up 30 feet.
Ooh, the one that I attacked takes booming blade damage.
Yeah.
It does, and it dies because it has 1 hit point.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And all right, so the other one flies.
All right, how far
Up
did you
30.
say?
We'll say 30 feet.
Okay, cool.
And then it is Wave's turn. And he's just like, I don't know. Toll the Dead, I guess.
Makes sense.
And then thing gets advantage and it gets an extra 20 and it's immune to necrotic damage. And Wave's like, oh, bummer, dude.
Ah.
And then it's Oz's turn.
All right. Oof. This is not great for me. It's humanoid. I can't do gaseous form. He's not a person. He doesn't have a sense of humor. Yeah, that's all my spells. And my weapons do lightning damage or have a range of 20 feet.
Or a long range of 60 feet.
Yeah, but then I can't sneak attack.
But I guess you could with Owl, but yeah.
No. So I'm gonna do. Yeah, sure. Oh no, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say like, I'll run up the pillar, but that's the last room.
Yep.
There's nothing I could run up to get within 20 feet, is there?
You mean like the 20-foot central platform in this
Oh,
room?
I thought we were fighting on that.
No,
we
it's in
just
the middle.
approached it.
Yeah.
They were surrounding
Then, then I'm gonna run up the side of the wall so I can get after I move my. Oh, he would be too far away. So yeah, then owl caca, and I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna shink, try and throw a dagger at his stupid face.
it. Okay.
Do it.
Ah, it fails because he has no face.
Oh, so I'll get his face plate.
Ah, much better.
That's gonna be a 24.
That's
Let's hope I roll better. No, oh my god, no, I didn't. What are you?
How bad you roll?
10. I got 4 ones.
Man, I feel so bad.
14, 16, 27 damage on 7d6 and a d4.
Yep.
What is that? +7 damage?
Plus 7.
Good times.
Cool, but yeah, that's what I do. I do it.
All right, Wildfire, it's your
Did
turn.
it.
Want you to be better.
All right, so they're up in the air. So I can hit the 2 with Shatter now and not hit any friends, right?
There's only one left.
There's only one.
Oh, there's only one left?
Yeah, we killed all the rest.
Oh. Does it look rough? Has it been hit at all?
I just hit it.
That's what he just
No,
did.
but I mean, like, was that like the first time? Has it been wounded?
I mean, it's a
I'm
shoot
trying to
armor. We
determine
tried.
the level of spell that I should use.
One of them.
Sounds like
is-
a good idea.
Yep.
Scorching Ray, or Firebolt, or anything. I mean, you.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll just do a firebolt because yeah, we're here.
Okay, sure.
All right. Oh no. 14.
Nope, that's gonna miss.
Ah.
But still need that wild magic surge because you could roll a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah! All right. Roll me that
All right.
percentile. What a great night.
41.
41. Oh boy, folks. Fireball centered on herself.
Oh, great.
That is going to get everybody. Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius.
Definitely gets
Right up the
me.
wall. Am I far enough away?
I mean, you're 20 feet up. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, cool. I'll roll.
Well, I mean,
just
you
came
have
to attack this guy.
I know. I think the only thing it doesn't hit is the guy. Because he's up in
No,
the
because
air.
I said I flew up.
Did you say you flew up? Why would you fly?
I did.
You flew up to Firebolt? Why would you?
I don't know.
I don't
said
remember
you-
you saying
My
You
brain
said-
said that I would. Well, I was thinking that I would in case I did something where I could like change my position to not hit Oz. But then I switched the spell I was gonna do. So I guess yeah.
I don't think you communicated to us that you were moving.
You did a lot.
I don't know what I'm saying is I don't know if I don't think I did then since I changed the spell I was doing. So
Right.
never mind.
I fail. I fail the saving.
I hit everybody. Let's
what's your spell save DC? I got a 17.
Ooh,
I think it's 18.
I think it's 18. It's 18.
Yeah.
Well, you still take half damage. So roll a
You
fireball
could use
damage
absorb
or wildfire.
elements. Right?
I think I'm gonna keep
Fireball.
that in my back pocket in case like there's a fire dragon who does like 70 points of
Yeah.
fire damage in
I
one
get
hit.
it.
Yeah.
How many more spells do you have?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Almost all of them, I think, right?
Well, absorb elements is a once a day thing from a feat.
Oh, okay. Then
That one I don't have
that
spell
saved
slots
that.
for.
Ah, fair enough.
I figured I'd rather have more shields per day.
Wave is gonna say, "Son of a," because that's what Pat always says when
30,
that kind of stuff
36.
happens.
36?
Oh, are you serious?
36 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
So now it's Rick's turn?
Yeah, Clyde.
Oh, no, it's Hamish's turn.
Clyde drops dragon form.
Ah,
Ooh.
why are you like this?
I had
Ow,
to sneeze. I'm
ow.
sorry.
Ow! Just kill him!
Hamish is gonna try to use its breath weapon on it. Can it
Okay.
reach? It's 15 stone.
No, it's a 15-foot cone.
He
and
still
it's-
shoots and tries, though.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's 30 feet up off the floor.
Can he jump and then breathe it? So he closes that.
I feel like I don't think that works. I don't think jogs can do that. Like,
Vertical leap like that.
jump, breath. I'm gonna say no.
Ted, I've seen a dog hit a 3-pointer in Airbud, so who knows what they could do.
Knows what they were capable of if we only let them achieve their dreams.
I mean, if they achieve their dreams, then they're probably not bound to you magically.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
That's
that's.
his first dream.
I feel like that's dream number one.
I'd like to go home where it's warm. I mean, this is okay here currently, but like, the rest of the time.
But yeah. All right, then that's it. I'm done.
Uh,
Moving on.
Rick, it's your turn. There's one guy left.
Rick, just he's got his axe. He just fucking wrecked that first guy and came over and killed the guy Wildfire was fighting, and then she just sends up a pa, and then just fucking misses and then blows up, and Rick's just staring right at her when it happens, and he's just all covered in soot. Now all of his white armor is dirty, and he's looking at her, and he's like,
I'm sorry. Please don't look at me with that disappointed look in your eye.
ah. And he just turns around and he just throws Storm's Herald two-handed over his head at this thing.
Okay.
Because it is a thrown weapon. Is this it?
It would be at disadvantage because it's 30 feet up.
Okay. And I can't do it recklessly because it's not a melee attack,
I
I think.
I forget what reckless says.
I will check for you. And me also, I guess. Oh, no, on melee, melee weapon attacks. So I can't. All right, double 10s on the roll. So that'll be a 14 to hit. Or I'm sorry, a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, cool. No lightning damage. So that's 18 points of damage.
Okay. It is still up. Storm's Herald hits the thing and then clatters back to the floor.
Can I run over and grab it?
Sure.
I run over and grab it, and then I want to attack it again.
Throw it again? Sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And this time I'm doing a one-armed hook shot.
Okay.
Because that's how I see it in my head, that's how I get that extra distance from my direction. Currently, with disadvantage. No, that is a 16 to hit.
Clang! Back on the floor.
Whoops. Good luck, everybody else. That's it. I'm done.
All right, then it's this guy's turn, and he's up in the air. He's gonna point his finger and he's gonna shoot ray beams at Rick for throwing his axe at him. And the first one's gonna deal to you 9 points of lightning damage.
All right.
You did not. Oh, wait, he has advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, and the second one does 10 points of lightning damage.
This is what normal people take damage like.
And then it is Wave's turn, and he's like, "All right, let's try this again. Toll the Dead didn't work. This thing is guiding bolt." That sounds like a Wave thing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 23 to hit. That's pretty good.
You still haven't activated chill plate though.
I forgot to activate it every time.
No, I think he did last game.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, he did. Didn't he do that right when he walked in?
Yeah.
He did that and cast Shield of
yeah,
Faith on himself right at the start of the, like, as soon as you were
No.
outside the place.
I don't think he did chill plate. I think he just did shield of faith.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's gonna deal 17 points of radiant damage on that, and that's actually gonna take down this final guy.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Nice.
And while you're up on top of that pillar there, Oz, you can see there's a lever.
Oh, there's a lever.
Ooh.
Pull the lever,
Pull it.
Oz.
I pull it.
The door that leads out. The door is sliding up, there's a much larger sort of no, I lied. There's not. The door goes up. Boop.
All right, cool.
Can we move on?
I have to pee so bad.
Would
Alright,
you guys
cool.
like to take a break?
I would love
That
to
makes
take a
sense.
break.
All right.
Regular Clyde now. You wouldn't happen to have some healing for me, would you?
Well, now that I can cast magic,
I'll take
maybe.
some healing too.
Because I am 90 points down right now.
Ooh.
She says, "I've got healing word."
I will take whatever you can give me. Give me that first level healing word.
And I've got Goodberry.
Good. I'll take a couple of things.
Yep, that's about all she's got. So, yeah, I don't think she has anything. Oh, wait. She does have the heal spell.
Okay. That's kind of on the other end of the spectrum there.
She's like, I'm really all or nothing. I don't have anything in between. What do you want? You got a little bit or you got a lot of it? That's what I got.
I mean, I personally could use a lot of it.
She's like, I got this Wand of Wonder. It might heal.
Nope. No, I'm a hard
She's like,
pass.
I don't really know what it does. Oh, I don't know everything it does. What?
All right, you do what you want to do as long as
Maybe a rhino shows up. I don't know.
I can fight a rhino.
I mean, I can heal you some.
I would love that.
Cool. I will use my cure wounds that I get once a day.
Ooh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wave's like, man, I can heal too. I could do a prayer of healing. Should I do that?
Yeah, lay it on me. Everybody, if everybody pitches in
Ooh.
gets me a little, I'm good to go.
Right, so wave.
18 points for me.
Oh shit!
Oh, plus 5, so
Wow.
23. I rolled real well on my d8s.
Yeah, and wave rolled max on his, so it's going to be 21 points of healing to everybody.
Shit. Well, you know what? You guys, for people who very rarely heal me, are very good at this. I am impressed. Next, Oz is gonna have some sort of healing go.
Right?
Probably not. But
All right, let's
right.
take a break real quick.
yes, so we are going to do that. We're back.
All
Hi,
right.
internet. Party had just fought some statues or some animated armor. Well, not exactly. More like helmed horrors. Something similar in that nature. And now there's a door in front of them. And they opened the door, I think.
We did.
There is a long, dark hallway made out of seemingly rough stone.
Do I see anything with my dark vision?
You see a tunnel made out of rough stone.
All right, cool. I wasn't sure if there was anything.
Does his nose tingle with the smell of magic?
I mean, no more than it does when he's in presence of all of you and your magic.
Yeah, you guys all smell bad.
So, I mean, so does his literal armor and his helmet that's right here. So,
yeah, it's got to be a new magic smell for me to really smell it.
All right.
What do you know the spell light wildfire? The cantrip?
I
And
don't
or
think so. No,
Clyde.
I don't think it's a druid spell.
I don't have it.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, Oz, how come you don't have any cantrips?
What are you talking about? I have a bunch of cantrips.
You have a bunch of cantrips?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to do that your hand thing, but you stopped doing that.
Oh no, I still do it. It's around constantly, and then I'm gonna put it in Rick's nose a little bit.
Oh,
See? Yeah.
All right.
did you get all healed
Don't
up
ever do
there?
that again.
Now.
Did you get
Don't.
the heals, Sean?
What's up?
21 healing.
Okay, you got yeah.
Oh, thank you.
From
Yes.
wave.
From Wave. It is
It's prayer of healing.
Prayer of Healing, which is a great spell.
3 beards.
All right. Never do that again, A.
Fair.
B, I'm going to start walking down this tunnel and looking for traps.
I'm gonna start walking on the ceiling of this tunnel and looking for traps.
I'm gonna go help them.
Oh, remind me, was there a reason Wave unattuned from the Ring of Protection?
He attuned to...
We were gonna have him do the winged boots.
That's right, that's what it was, but we didn't do that.
But then we didn't?
Right, so he would have reattuned, I suppose.
Well,
he
would have
Or
not-
short rest.
He would have not de-attuned.
Yeah. Well, either way, he's got it. Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you guys go down the long dark hallway.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking
Now-
for traps.
Now comes
Yeah.
Ted's plan for his dungeon versus what he wants to get to by the end of this stream. And I've got
That is...
like where we're at right now, I've got like 6 more rooms on this floor. Now I'm like, do I just cut out some of those rooms so we can get to the next area?
That's all behind the screen there.
Well, now it's not, Jake. I just told you. Come on.
Well,
God damn it, Jake. Pay attention.
I thought that was rhetoric.
All right. Well, anyway, you continue down this hallway. Thanks for nothing, Jake. Anyway, you continue down this hallway. And you come into a room with a torture rack.
Oh.
And
that's unpleasant.
there is a body
Oh.
in the torture rack. And there is a room, or a door on the other side of the room.
Are they alive?
Make a perception check.
24.
You don't actually think this is a you don't think this person is like an actual person. It looks like some sort of like almost like a mannequin.
Huh.
I don't know if that's better.
That's in this rack.
Guys, this doesn't look like a person.
I checked the door.
Oh,
I checked the other door.
It's the one behind you?
No, the
Oh, as
the
soon
other
as you start walking, this mannequin starts to scream in pain.
one. Oh,
Just
Ooh,
like
And like you
that.
back up and it like as you were getting closer, you saw the rack tightening.
oh.
Hmm.
But it doesn't look, it looks like a mannequin. It doesn't look like a real person.
That's creepy.
Clyde
That
tells you that it looks like her friend Theron, this mannequin.
Ah.
Oh no!
He's in bad shape.
Whoa!
Is this thing magic?
The whole room is kind of magic. Like you get the feeling that this is some sort of magical puzzle.
Did it sound like him?
She'll say, "I never really heard him scream in pain."
Ah.
Wait, really? Never?
I mean, he died. Maybe he did then. I don't know.
I
Do
guess
we-
we'll have to ask him.
Should we try to let him go? Should I dispel magic?
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking we could just attack the rack from over here. But dispel magic is a solid idea.
I
for a
will.
magic
I
user.
will because I need to stand by my own principles on having made a video about it. Dispel magic only ends spells. So, as a point of fact, that is the purpose of the spell. Probably shouldn't be called dispel magic. It probably should just be called
Dispel.
dispel. Thank you for the equal dad joke on that. But yeah, it only for the most part, dispel magic will only work on spells unless something specifically says otherwise. For example, the things you just fought, realistically, actually, you could have dispel magic on those
I
animated
thought about
armors,
that.
and then they go like for a little while.
And you could just hack on
So is-
that.
So it might work. I'm just wanting.
Okay.
I just want to warn you, or I guess educate on the true purpose
Yeah.
of said spell before
Well,
you
'cause,
try.
like
it.
what?
So like a remove curse might be.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, so the only thing, like, there are very specific things that dispel magic can work on. Like, it can work. Obviously, it works on spells.
Right.
It can shut down certain things, but only certain like animated things are shut down by it. Other things doesn't even matter at all. Certain magical traps that specifically denote that they are magical trap.
Okay.
We'll work on that, but I will leave it at that before you make your decision. Yeah. So as you got closer, the rack tightened and he screamed in pain.
And the door out
Yeah.
is we have to go to him, I presume.
So the
Or
door
him, I presume, to
out.
get to that door.
Yeah, it's on the other side of this guy.
Okay.
So you're not sure. Like,
Does anyone have the silence spell?
Yeah, might as well just not hear the screams in pain.
Right? That way
Um,
we won't get distracted and we can do what we need to do so that he won't be screaming. Well, this isn't actually that person. It just looks like a mannequin. Like it doesn't look like a person.
It
I
does
mean-
not look like a person.
yeah, from your best guess, it looks like some sort of facsimile of a half elf person on a torture rack.
Oh no, guys.
Yeah,
Think about who we're looking for here.
Ferdinand.
The dragon.
Yeah, and this was one of his buddies. So there's a room set up in this place where he is, where one of his buddies gets tortured. It's so sad.
You're right. That is really sad. But maybe
But this isn't that.
took
but-
from our subconscious or Clyde's subconscious, and it just like assumes a form.
So do we just need to
That's
like?
dumb.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm kidding. What I mean is, I feel like Theron is just kind of a weird, like, random person to pick, because like she was in the back. So I feel like if it was just going to take a form, it would have been like the first person who saw it. So it would be someone who's important to one of us, or it would look different to all of us. It would all be someone who we lost.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think that is reasonable supposition, but also magic, you know?
I didn't think of that. That is true. So we got to go past him. There's a torture rack. When we get closer, it tightens. Is there a way for us to like go farther from him?
I mean, back the way you came.
No, like I guess.
Is there a way, like, for us to donut of invulnerability around his?
I see.
We have to get to the door, and the door is right by him.
Yes,
the door, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Can we
The
hug
way,
wall?
you still feel like in theory you're gonna be still getting closer to him.
All right.
So.
Yeah, Wildfire, why don't you throw out one of those dispel magics? How you doing on spells? You feeling all right? You still feeling magic?
Still feeling magic. I've been relatively conservative.
Or Clyde, I mean, you just came out of dragon form. Maybe you have a
Dispel magic? No.
Well, that's fair. I don't know what you kind of would have.
She also says, to be fair, we were planning to go to Mirabar and then trek. So I did not plan on having dungeon spells today.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess
totally understand.
I'll try dispel magic then.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a roll.
Ooh.
What do I have to roll?
Roll a d20, add your charisma modifier.
Okay.
That's good. You have one of those.
21.
Yeah, so things seem to temporarily be fine.
I run over to the next door. I run to the door.
Okay, you run to the door.
Is it open?
Do you check?
I check to see if the door is open.
Yeah, you can push the door open.
Hey, Oz, wait. Before you go that way, maybe I walk up to the mannequin that's attached to the thing. Is it like locked in?
I mean, it's just like it's strapped in like a torture rack would be.
All right, I guess I unstrap it.
Okay.
And then I just take the mannequin off and put it on the ground over there.
Okay. When you put the mannequin on the ground, it disappears.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Let's go.
All right, cool.
Next room.
Woo, guys, we are doing so great. I just want to say I'm so proud of us as a team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oz, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Aw.
That's a 20.
Okay. So you don't take any damage as like a gout of flame goes off as you open the door.
Ah!
As you dodge out of the way.
So maybe I should go into rooms first.
Trapped.
We did talk about that.
We
at
did.
one point. And we looked for traps so regularly.
Except for this time.
How did this one get by us?
I was in a rush
got
because
complacent.
I didn't know if the magic trap would reset, so I was just trying
Oh
to
no,
go
he
through
straight
to the...
disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know if this will reset, so that's why I was trying to get to the next room before it reset.
There.
All right, well, let's go.
In
Yeah,
Sean and Oz's defense, I used the word temporarily. When I said that things temporarily seem to be fine. Which I feel like had I not used that word, there would be no indication to say, well, maybe it's fine. So, and either way, nobody's at fault and you're through the room. So, next room.
You didn't even take damage.
You didn't.
It could have been bad.
I should have made it a poison trap. Should have thought. There's a theme of fire, but
yeah, there has been.
Well, I have resistance to poison.
That's true.
And advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah.
That's true. But either way, fire is the theme. So.
All right. So what is this next room, Oz? What are you looking at?
Right. You are looking at a room that looks similar to that room you were in with the hexagons that had the that guy that tried to shove Rick into the lava.
Oh, 3 of them.
Except this room is not like very evenly close together hexagons. This is squares, but the difference between the top of the square and the lava is 50 feet down.
Oh.
That's not good.
And they are like 15 feet apart. These squares. So
Aha.
it's, and then you can see a door on the other side. Seems to be, you could guess that it might be open.
All right. How far away is that?
100 feet.
Hmm. You guys think I should take wave and do the old Cape of the Mont Blanc here?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I mean, like I can fly by, but like by you as you go, so as to make like in case someone
It's a
falls or
teleport.
something.
It's a teleport.
Oh, it's a
so-
teleport. No,
Yeah, just
never mind.
dramatically.
I mean, I guess.
I
right?
only get one, but this seems like an okay place to use. We
Alright.
had wave fall in the fire before. That was bad.
And that wasn't 50 feet.
No, it wasn't. That was 30 feet. It was still bad. And he barely shenaniganed his way out of that, and he doesn't have that spell anymore.
Mm.
Yes, shit, all of those are true statements. And I will say that Clyde does have her wild shapes back because she's short rested. So she can turn into a giant eagle, and she could fly over.
Oh,
So
all
she
right.
could fly over.
Could
Somebody.
carry a wave?
She could, but then what? I mean, if Rick's gonna teleport, then
No, that's fair.
I mean, I guess I
throwing
could
out different
save my
thoughts.
teleport at that point.
Yeah.
okay. I mean, that's up to you.
Harpoon
Alright.
over?
Yeah, that's what I figure I'll do.
Alright.
I'll just fly with my boots.
Okay.
Walk on the wall.
All right, so you guys, she turns into a giant eagle and will very wave across.
Nice.
Um,
I would request the same thing, except I would kill her giant eagle for riding her.
oh, she could, I guess, in theory, grab you with her claws, and it's a little less than.
I think it's still actually 3 damage every 5 feet.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. I don't know what the giant eagle's hit points are.
Should be 60 damage.
Yeah,
A lot.
that would take out a giant eagle for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
either way. So, unfortunately, because Rick is touching the platforms,
Ah.
a very similar guy gonna hop up out of the lava from 50 feet down.
Ah, you bitch. What a jump.
This guy though, like you're like the guy you fought before,
Right.
although like 4 times as jacked,
Oh, no.
and he's large size.
Ah, I can still shove him, though.
Yes, and he's gonna try to shove you off into the lava.
Ah,
No.
wait. Okay. All right, fair enough.
So, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, 19 on that roll. So that
No,
puts that at a 36.
Well, he can't tie that, so he doesn't shove you into the lava.
Ah, you're a big son of a lizard.
And he's like, I'm a lizard. He doesn't say that.
I think you should say it.
He kind of looks like, the guy in the Fry Cook games who's carrying in Patrick? He's like that.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. I harpoon on to the next side of things.
And he's angry. But I realize that even with his plus 10 in athletics, it's still going to be very difficult for him to shove you into the lava.
I do have a plus 17.
So I'll say you guys are able to make it through this room. And then you come to another long corridor, and there is a door at the end of said corridor. In the middle of that door is a face. A dwarven face.
Ah.
Is it ruggedly handsome?
Well, Clyde says it looks like Flint.
Oh, so like not really. Like it's fine, but like not really.
Oh.
Fuck the god, so.
Flint's charm is not in his face.
And he has and his mouth is open, as though he should have like a knocker, like a door knocker.
I knock on his tongue.
Though there's no knocker there.
Yeah, with my hand.
Oh no! Oh, that's the worst.
It's moist. Your hand is moist with dwarven saliva.
It's not a facsimile. It is not false. Ooh, Ember, or Wildfire. Sorry, can you give me a little?
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Fine. Talk to him. He's your friend.
Oh.
And she.
Try talking to him in Dwarvish.
She's like,
hey, I say in Dwarvish.
He doesn't. The face doesn't say anything back. It's bigger than normal. It's not like the proportionate size of a dwarven face.
Hello. Hello there, traveler.
It doesn't say anything, but it does. It didn't have a tongue sticking out before, but then Sean made a tongue, so now there is one.
Ah, good. Yes.
And it's
I tried to
moist.
use the tongue as a knocker.
I just did that.
Oh, I thought you
No, you did it now.
Yep. You grab the tongue, and it's slimy, like a big old slimy tongue, and it's just like flapping, and now your hand's all gross. And it doesn't work.
Okay. You know what worked last time? Wildfire is that dispel magic spell.
Ooh.
Wait. Before we go using up all of those, like those could really come in handy if we fight something like a wizard who could put all these weird magical traps together that seem oddly specific towards the guy we're here for. Anyone else picking that up?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought maybe that this would be like this guy's body, like if we maybe we could release him from this door.
Oh, I don't think this is actually him. It's not. He's too big.
Yes, but maybe it's part of his personality or his maybe
it's got a big head,
like an open door, as a person. Or like his soul could be trapped inside the door and this would release it back to his body. That's what I mean to think.
Okay, sure. If you think that's
I don't wanna.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, that's fair
That's
too.
good. Now we just
just don't.
I knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Does the head move at all?
No, it doesn't move.
Is the head alive?
Clyde, talk to your boy. I'm not getting anywhere with
Why
him.
don't you just is the door
Is
unlocked?
the door open? Can
It
we
is
just
not
open
unlocked. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate the simple answer. It is not.
Is there a handle?
No, there is this dwarven face that looks like again the mouth is open, like it would have like a knocker ring in it, but it does not have one.
Ooh,
And there's a tongue that people are not
looking
playing
around for a
with.
knocker?
I don't touch it.
It's fair. Make a perception check. Yeah.
Or does anybody have a big metal circle that we could use upon their person?
I do not.
No.
22
Hey.
perception.
Maybe one of those keys will work.
Wave's like, well, hang on, man. And he's just like,
You're just gonna stick him in its mouth?
and he's like, no. And he's sizing all the keys up. You guys look around. You don't find anything that looks like that seems to be like the missing knocker for this door.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it? Like, how big of a piece of metal are we looking for?
Yeah, how big's this circle? Like a foot big?
Like a necklace, a hand?
Yeah, it's maybe you're looking for something maybe ish or so.
Sizable then. All right.
Yeah, and not like it's not like a ring, right? Or like maybe like a bracelet, bigger than a bracelet.
Would it work if we maybe I don't know if we're looking for a specific piece of metal or just any piece of metal that would work.
Why don't we could try food?
Or your helmet or something, hang it off the jaw, and then you take the bottom bit and you go choom, choom, choom.
No, I don't think using it. I don't think a knocker is the solution here.
Put some rations in its mouth. We have plenty of those to go around.
Sure, yeah. I will put.
Wait. If this is Flint, Clyde, what kind of food would Flint want?
She
Well, he's a
says,
dwarf. He'd like beer, right? Big fan of ale.
it's like he wasn't not a fan of ale.
Only kind of a dwarf.
And she's like, that's a pretty accurate assessment. So she says, yeah, I don't know. Whatever kind of food he had, though, I bet he'd have a good feeling about it.
All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
I guess rations.
I'll make him a snack then. I'm gonna do a nice job.
Okay, you take some time and make a snack.
All right, good. I am proficient at this, and I have advantage. And now I cook with intelligence. Oh yeah, that is 18 on the roll. God, let's use those good rolls for important things like this. 9. All right, so that is a 27. I have a good feeling about this food.
You make some really nice snack for this door knocker.
All right, cool.
You put it in his mouth?
Yep, but I don't touch the tongue because that's gross.
You put it in.
Mage-hand it into his mouth.
You mage-hand it
good.
into his
Perfect.
mouth, and then it just sort of like goes down the tongue and splats on the floor.
Well, I bet
But
you
now
that
it's
is
been
delicious.
licked.
As it's sliding down the tongue, can I try and mage hand and just be like, let me just poke that right back in there, and oh nope, still fell out.
Yeah, you
That's
could
gross.
definitely try to do that. But yeah, now it's like in the worst thing, this really great snack has been licked by this door. So now it's
Oh.
like it's been claimed by the door.
Well, you could press to digitate that.
And now it
off.
splats onto the floor. But is it though? Is it the same? Still doesn't feel like it's the same.
I literally use my mage hand to scoop it off of the floor and with no subterfuge, hold it up to wave and be like, man.
And he's like, but he eats it.
Huh.
Assuming it wasn't meat based.
No, it was donut-esque.
No, he's definitely down for that. He eats
it
it.
was like a jelly donut.
He eats it. He likes it's great.
I mean, I feel like someone should enjoy it.
Yeah.
He's like, man,
It's really. I was
like,
I
no, this
was
is like-
happy with it.
he's like, I've got that donut that like always comes back. It's the best donut I've ever had.
See, now you can make that donut this donut. Maybe.
So I
know how
don't think it
that
works like that, but maybe.
Maybe.
Nope.
All right.
Should I try to dispel magic then, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Can anyone speak with dead?
No.
I am
No.
going to try and see if this is an illusion.
I can
Okay.
only speak at dead.
With an 11, isn't it an illusion?
You think it's pretty real.
I'm pretty sure this is real, guys. Not an illusion.
Can you try to pick the? Is there a lock?
What
Here.
luck?
There is no lock.
Nope, just the face.
All right, then it's got to be something about the
No.
face. So
Wow.
then I'm gonna study the face really intently, just like get like awkwardly close and like
Yeah.
peer into his mouth and like up his
Try to get the
nose,
nose.
in
All
the
right.
ears.
Yeah, give me
Trying
an
to see if there's anything weird.
Give me an investigation check.
I guide you.
Ugh,
+3.
10.
Oh.
Looks like a dwarven face with a weirdly moist tongue and a mouth that's missing a knocker.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got, guys.
All right, that's fair.
Oh, did the
Try using your-
door? Did the door to the last room shut behind? you?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Well, I think try dispel magic. I could just bust through the door.
Try it. Try busting through the door, or like again, try using your like helmet as a door knocker or something. I feel like we should find something to use as a knocker. Just try it.
All right, this is my magic helmet, so I'm not gonna do that.
Well, that's. I mean, I get it, but we need something, and you have, the. I'm not wearing it.
Oh, just use
I
your
can't make it knocker.
just use your magic ring as a door knocker.
It's too little.
Yes. Fair enough. Okay, in that case,
Or like a circlet, or like a crown. What's that thing of knowledge that makes you all smart like?
that's my helmet.
Oh, that's the helmet. Never mind.
Yeah. All right, fine. I will just take this iron pot that I have
There
for
you
cooking,
go. Perfect.
and I will try and use it as a door knocker.
So you're just gonna like take the pot, like the lip, and like put it in the mouth, and then
Yeah,
like
and then see if it donks and opens.
yeah. So you
Knock knock.
tonk with your pot mouth here.
Wave should be doing this.
Then it would be toke, not tonk.
Nice.
And it like that third tonk, it like resounding boom like thunder echoes through the whole cavern, and you hear the sound of like cracking and immense dropping of stone just outside the door. And then the pot falls to the floor, and the tongue rolls up into the mouth, and the door slides up and opens.
Called it.
What the fuck kind of a pot was that?
That was my old cooking pot.
I told you guys that we needed knocker.
Nobody likes and I told you so after their first good idea, Wildfire. And then I walk into the next room.
Ow! You know what? You may be immune, but that was a burn.
Oh, I was gonna make that joke too for somebody else, and you beat me to it.
Aha!
Anyway.
Clive looks smug because she doesn't like you.
Yeah, that's true.
Wildfire walks in.
So you guys walk. There's a similar dark path. Or no, I'm sorry, my mistake. You see like the beginnings of one of the like a dark hallway that seems to mirror that one long one you came down out of rough stone. But it goes for maybe 15 feet and then it ends.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the end of that hallway, you can see that there's a glowing of orange like lava.
Oh,
but it looks like it goes down, or like. So, does somebody walk up and look? Let's start with that.
Wildfire.
Yeah.
Okay, Wildfire, you go up and look, and you are as you get to the edge, you look down, and you see that that beginning cavern that you first came in. But it looks like that stalactite ceiling that Oz had climbed up where he got attacked by those bats, that entire ceiling has fallen away.
Oh.
Like that thunder just crashed that whole thing down and basically brought the whole ceiling down onto the lower area. And most of the lava that was down in the bottom has these chunks of ceiling down in it. So it's almost completely filled up.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm
good.
Turn
That
to the
kills
rest
the
of,
lava bears.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and say, if anyone asks, we found it like this.
You also see that like you see that you're kind of in this tunnel that sort of drops down, but you can see like suspended from the ceiling are like chains hanging down, and there's a platform maybe 30 feet out in front of you.
Could I jump and grab the chain and then swing over to the platform?
Sure.
I would like to try that then.
You do that, and you see you are now you're basically right in the center of this thing. So you can look back and you can see the entrance where you came in. You can see that statue with the eyeball that you guys were like freaking out about. It's completely destroyed by falling rubble, so it's gone.
Aw, that poor guy.
Right? And you are looking right down at that big kind of dragon skull that you saw when you first came in.
Right.
And you see next to you on your left, in the middle of this platform, and next to you on your right, on the right-hand side of this platform, are more of those green plants that you saw when you blew up that one thing. But rather than like a tendril, it's kind of clumped together in like a little ball. Or like a little ball of vines that's kind of like they're kind of growing around this platform and up the chains. On both sides.
Okay. I have an idea. I'll run it by you guys. I think we should take these, two of us, at the same time and drop them on that thing down there.
What thing?
the big stone dragon head.
You want to drop the thing
Directly
on the things?
below us. Yeah, it's directly below us.
All right. Why not?
Sure, man.
All right,
Well,
cool, good. I thought we were gonna have like a 8 to 12 minute discussion about this, but here we go. All right.
Wow, that was impressive on the time frame.
All of my ideas have been wrong this entire fucking dungeon. So I'm
Exactly.
now.
Who are you to talk to me?
What?
No, don't worry about
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
following your guys' lead now. Yeah, do it.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
All
Come here,
right.
Wildfire. You can fly over.
it. Sure.
Actually, why don't we all get on the platform before we do this?
No, hard no. I'm not getting on that fucking platform when you're gonna drop it down.
Well, no. We're just gonna take these
Plants.
plants and just
Yeah.
drop them down. Onto
Oh no! That's not what I thought we were doing. No, we're blowing up the chains so the whole platform falls down.
Why?
I don't know.
No,
I thought that's what we were talking about.
you were just gonna throw the
Oh,
bomb.
yeah, just gonna drop the bomb.
The bomb plant.
Oh, why?
To blow up.
Down there.
Yeah.
What thing? Oh, the big dragon skull?
Yeah, that thing we just talked about.
Nah, I don't think this is gonna do it. I think we're gonna have to go on the platform.
All right. Let me tell you something. You are thinking about it, and what I need you to do is don't think about it.
All right, do whatever you guys are gonna do. I'm gonna wait over here though. I don't want to be on that platform.
Well,
Alright.
I'm gonna be
It
fine.
has
I'm not-
explosives on the chains. I don't want to be on that.
Pick the bomb plant thing.
Wait,
the
wait,
circle
before you
vines.
pick it. Before you pick it, I am going to. Oz is going to be like, whoa. We don't know how combustible those plants are. They might explode if you pick them. We threw fire at them from far away. And if they explode when you pick them, you're gonna die. So
Wow.
I would say hop
hook
off
shot
the
into the wall.
platform and let Wildfire try to pick them so no one dies.
All right, cool. I do that. Huh, ooh, huh, ha.
I fly
Alright.
over and I pick a plant.
All right. As you lift this plant up, it explodes and you die. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah!
You're immune to
Yeah,
fire
you're
damage.
right. Good job.
No, well, he had to be right one time. I had to give him something in this dungeon.
Oh.
No, you pick it up and you can see that the vines are kind of wrapped around the planks and stuff. And as you lift it up, and sort of like it's kind of resisting, and as you lift it up and it kind of pulls free, the friction of it breaking free ignites one of the little tendrils on the plant, and it starts.
Toss
Okay.
Oh, do the other one quick.
You do. You throw both of those down, and they somehow magically land in both of the eye sockets of this dragon
That's
skull.
what I was aiming for.
And they
What did you
explode simultaneously. And
Like
the
they were
eyes
supposed to.
the eyes light up red and the mouth opens on this thing.
Shocker.
All right. Good job, Wildfire. That was ace.
you.
I am very impressed.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, I hop back over. Huh, ha, bah.
Are we going into that thing's mouth?
I think everybody should get on the platform now.
Wait, why?
Because I think it's going to start going down in a second.
Yeah, okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I hop on the platform.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't go down, it just stays there.
I jump up and down on it a couple times.
Should we explode it down?
I hold onto the chains.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as that happens, Rick jumps up and down a couple times and the platform breaks out and drops. But Oz is holding on to the chain.
I'm gonna.
You can fly, and then
Yeah.
Rick and Wave and Clyde just fall.
All right.
Ooh.
How far is this? 100 feet?
Yeah.
I will just have to take that damage then.
All right.
Okay, so I'm holding onto the chain, right?
Yeah.
And I would presume it's a pretty big chain because it was holding up a platform, right?
Yeah.
Put a foot on it to
Okay.
see if my boots will stick.
Sure, I'll say that's true.
And then I walk up the chain and then down the wall, back down to where everyone else is.
Okay. You take Rick 28 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Nice.
As does Clyde. As does Wave.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. That was not my best idea.
You know what, Rick? We're all wrong sometimes. It had to happen eventually. Happens to
That's
the
true.
best. of us.
You know what? That platform looked sturdier. I thought it needed to just get like a quick jostle to move down.
I mean, you were right.
Quick
you
jostle
were not
definitely
wrong.
Moved it down.
Yeah. Mm,
So
yeah.
you have this ominous dragon mouth in front of you.
Aha.
After you, Wildfire.
Head on in.
I'm gonna drink two regular healing potions.
Well,
Does
before I
Clyde
do
want to
anything
cast any
else.
healing spells on herself?
Or
Clyde
me.
doesn't have any healing spells.
Oh yeah, Clyde was not ready for
Clyde has good berry. Shall eat 10 good berries. Nom, 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 and heal 10 hit points.
Ah, yep.
I like to think that they're like cherries, how they have the really potent juice. So she eats 10 berries and her mouth looks like she just like ate a person. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
That's a good story.
I thought so.
It's one of those ones that leaves you wanting for more.
Right?
Wave's gonna take 10 minutes to cast another prayer of healing.
Ah, yes, Wave. I appreciate that, my man.
That is gonna be 15 points.
Ah,
Healing.
very, very nice. See, it's almost like we didn't just fall 100 feet. That's why I like magic. I never do it, but I like it.
And let me just see here. Wave. We'll give that to everybody, and everybody gets 5 temporary hit points
woo.
from Wave's thing.
I am back up to full +5.
Nice. I am not, but that's okay.
I'm not either, but I'm close enough.
All right.
Got 2/3 full.
Do you head forward?
Yes.
Yes.
Look for traps.
Okay.
I also look for traps,
Sure.
but about 20 feet behind Wildfire.
Okay.
Because last time I was closer, I fucking got blown up.
17.
Oh, that was yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. You guys don't think there's any traps? This was pretty intricate to get here. Why would they trap this part?
Yeah,
Go
I mean,
through.
that's
Right.
some logic that I'm
You-
using.
You go through, and you guys all head through, and the door shuts behind you, as it does, and the floor gives way,
No.
and you
Again?
fall, but you miraculously take no damage.
Cool.
And you find yourself in a big square room.
Oh,
In
man.
the center of this room is a big old square of lava. And on the
Alright.
center of that square of lava is a rock. And on that
A
rock
big, beautiful rock?
is a dragon-looking thing
Ooh.
that you would be guessing on the descriptions is Ferdinand.
Ooh.
And I need everybody to make a perception check.
All right, everybody roll really good right now.
All right.
Remember, Wave is very good at perceiving.
27.
Ah,
Okay,
Is that a good start?
21. Yep,
Pretty good
20,
start.
27 is great. He does have advantage on his perception checks.
well, he's
too.
got a 24.
Nice.
9.
Oh, well, Wildfire is also there.
Aw.
And Clyde's like, wow, I wish, how does she not see how good that is? Well, I'm so good at seeing things. Everybody's so good at seeing things, except for Wildfire, because Clyde's like not having her business right now. You guys all see around Ferdinand's neck is it's not a chain, but it's like a lash made of fire
Oh.
that is descending into the lava that you can't see
No.
where it goes, but it is like it's almost, because of the fiery nature of it and the lava all around it, almost imperceptible. And it runs down into the fire, seemingly keeping him trapped on this little island of stone.
I'm going to point that out to everyone. Be like, did you guys see that lasso? The fire lasso around his neck?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Clyde's like, yeah, obviously, of course.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I didn't
It's
see it
like,
in the
yeah.
I
scrying,
did not, but thank you for letting me
but
know.
I see it. But I
Bro,
see it
it's
now.
lit. Says wave.
Yes, it is.
And you hear like a ha ha ha
Uh,
from somewhere in the cavern at Wave's really bad joke. And you see a door open on the opposite end of the room of where you guys are. We'll say you're in the square room, like you guys are here. Ferdinand in the middle. There's like a door on the other end. And you see a figure emerging from that other side. And they're like, I knew it would happen. After a while, someone would come. And finally, it's not who I thought it would be, but someone did show up. So, I challenge all of you to a duel because I, and brandishes a sword, says, and like gestures at the lava and dragon in the middle and says, wield the highest of flames.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Ah! Ah! Fireball! Booyah! Son of a bitch.
Oh
Ah.
man, I wish Pat was here. Oh,
All right.
that was
Well,
fun.
Wait, we could deal
What a
with
way to
this.
end this.
That is
Yeah.
a way to end this.
I mean, we think we can do with this.
We can deal with this.
we could deal with this.
I'm pretty
Based
sure I
on-
have the highest flame. Between me and Wave, we are the highest what's it say? Highest flame. There it is.
You guys are a cresting wave of flame.
Aha! I actually
Mm.
had tidal wave.
At
as
high
well.
tide.
Just make it fire.
Well,
Tidal wave
yeah.
of fire.
Oh, he's got that magic rapier too.
Mm.
Yeah. All
Oh,
them,
does he?
all them
He does.
levels.
Yep. All right. Well, you know what? This guy looks like a bitch. I think we can take him.
So that is gonna do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching. Sorry for all of you who may be slightly confused. That is a deep cut callback to our original campaign from 5 years ago. It exists on our YouTube channel. You can go and look it up if you're very interested. If not, I completely understand. There's a lot of content to go through. But if you look up the episode that's like titled "A Blade Singer Appears," that's the guy who we're talking about.
Yep. And then you could follow for the next like 15 or so episodes.
Yeah, it'll get you through his whole arc. So anyway, we appreciate. We'll be back next Tuesday with more Evrand here as we figure out what happens as the party takes on a role in High Flame. And I'll be back here tomorrow as a player, playing Lagwin as my Blade Singer in the Routed 7 Parts campaign. We all just leveled up at the end of last session, so that's fun.
Nice.
Do we
Cool.
level up right now?
No,
Ah,
that would
Fair.
be silly.
yeah, you're right. But
So yeah, we'll be back. Stay tuned for more fun on YouTube. And I will have that door making video soon. I have my cameras all charged up, so we're good to go with that.
nice.
So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Better than that.
Love you guys.